It's responding to potential red flags for young people in the fight against COVID-19. And now the CDC is looking into whether the recent vaccination of a Saginaw teenager is linked to his death.
The FDA says it plans to add a warning to COVID mRNA vaccines amid reports of an inflammatory heart condition among some young adults and teens who were recently vaccinated. In general, the cases appeared to be rare and mild, and they resolved quickly.
A local expert tells TV5's Jamie Sherrod that's the key takeaway people should focus on.
Very few people, if any, die from it.
Reassuring words about a rare heart inflammation appearing in some younger vaccine recipients that's raising concerns. It's called myocarditis and has been seen in teens who receive the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines.
This is a condition that can happen in younger people, especially after viral infection.
Dr. Nicholas Haddad of CMU Health tells TV5 the condition is rare, but can appear among teens and young adults.
In young adults aged 15 to 17, it's around 35 per million. And in adults 18 to 24, for example, it's around 21 per million cases.
But the higher than expected reports of myocarditis and pericarditis prompting today's meeting by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Advisory Committee. Pericarditis is inflammation of the membrane surrounding the heart. Myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle.
So there have been 79 cases in teens aged 15 to 17. After the second dose.
According to the Saginaw County Health Department, a 13-year-old boy from Saginaw died last Thursday, a few days after receiving a second dose of a COVID vaccine. It's unclear how the boy died and whether his death was in any way related to getting vaccinated. But because he was recently vaccinated, his death is now included in the CDC's Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. The agency is trying to determine whether there is a correlation between the two. Dr. Haddad says myocarditis is typically treatable, especially for those without previous conditions.
Very rarely does it progress to become a heart failure.
And says not to be alarmed, but instead do your research.
People need to look at the data and discuss with their physicians and experts, but they shouldn't be terrified.
I'm Jamie Sherrod, WNEM TV5.